The driver market of 2022 has probably given us the biggest future battle to come, because we have this two partnership that could be sweaty for their respective teams. Looking at the past incidents, both on and off the track, that has already set various precedent for us to be preoccupied with this notion of fierce rivalry to come. So, we may get another Lorenzo-Rossi kind of intra-team rivalry in 2023, where not only one, but it could be in two teams, where we could see proper tussle for bragging rights. So, Marquez versus Mir and Honda, or Bagnaia versus Bastianini and factory Ducati, which one will be tougher and bigger? Let's analyze it individually. When Suzuki took the world by storm when they announced their exit from MotoGP after 2022, their world champion driver Joan Mir was shockingly out of job. Well, it was not like that he wouldn't get race seat, but he was put into uncomfortable zone. So, he took sensible decision to take factory Honda seat because factory seat is always better no matter what. And with Honda's legacy and armory, it was the best possible option for Mir. Despite having worst year in 2022, Honda, like in the past, will definitely be back to their best, that's for sure. But the main caveat for Mir is Marc Marquez factor. Well, yes. Like it or not, Honda is Marc Marquez's team. Every word from Marc is carte blanche, that's it. Everything is all about Marc in this team, and Marc do deserve every ounce of this privilege because of what he did for Honda and vice versa. Even his tireless effort to come back from injury and be right away in pace, well, the talent is just ominous and extra. So, it will be a huge challenge for Mir at first. Not only he has to work hard more than ever, he also needs to find a way to consistently outperform Honda, like Marquez has been doing for last 10 years. Otherwise, result won't be there for Mir. Also, the major fact is, Honda is way below par. Repetition of 2022 will just not acceptable, period. So, adaptation could be hard for Mir to jump into already struggling machine, which by the way is Marquez's biggest asset. So, the challenges for Mir is like Everest in Honda, although it is worthy for champion like him. You become a champion by beating a champion. That's the fact. Also, like we have seen in the past with other driver, Marc can easily decimate his teammate. Even the great like Jorge Lorenzo was beaten quite mercilessly by Marc, and he literally forced Lorenzo to retire, to be honest. So, talent and ability of Marquez can easily be ruthless for any driver. So, Mir will have to find a way, even though Marquez is still not 100%. Now, looking from another side, we have this weird feeling that this two will just not get on with each other. Apart from their nationality, nothing is compatible between them, to be honest. Even during previous years, they were so easily bantering and criticizing each other. In one way or the other, they found a way to criticize each other. They just don't like each other. So, this could play a crucial role in this partnership, and who knows, this could make or break Honda's chance of retaining glory. If two drivers take points from each other, well, this will cost team. And looking as of now, these two drivers won't give an inch. They will fight it all out to beat each other. There's no two ways about this. Unlike Marquez versus Mir's complication, Bagnaia versus Bastianini could be straightforward battle for ultimate supremacy in Ducati, and who knows, maybe for MotoGP crown as well. Since Ducati is already favorite for championship, after viewing all those show-stopping battles in 2022, tussle of Pecco versus Beast could get even higher and tastier considering both will be on equal machinery. What we have seen so far is that Bastianini will give hard time to Bagnaia, and will go head-to-head as we have seen so far in this season. He will threaten the #1 status of Pecco with all armory, that's for sure. If we take a quick review, Bastianini was the only rider to have competed directly with Pecco in 2022. Yes, Pecco had the toughest his best fights with Bastianini only. All those moments were heart-to-mouth moments, where Ducati Garage couldn't even watch, while they also couldn't impose team orders as well. There has been heart-stopping moment where a single mistake from each of them would have been catastrophic. All the top professional at Ducati were in massive conundrum and just could not decide what to do. This fight all started in French Grand Prix with the Beast showing incredible pace to overtake Pecco, and ultimately forcing Pecco to force DNF. Then came the Misano GP. On their favorite track, they put on a show of highest standard, fought nail and tooth to finish just 2/10 apart in one of the race of the season. Then at the Aragon and Malaysian Grand Prix, another showdown between them came as a notice for everyone that this battle will continue in the future as well. But the prominent thing in Malaysia was, Bastianini did not show any respect to the situation as Pecco was the main championship protagonist and it was a sweat situation at Ducati garage. Any mistake from each of them could have been catastrophic. So from then on, many MotoGP fans including myself are inclined to claim this. Bagnaia simply doesn't like Bastianini. Yes, I have this weird feeling that they just won't get on like Miller and Bagnaia. And like we saw with Rossi and Lorenzo in the past, it is looking like it will be the case between Bagnaia and Bastianini. They just won't like each other, plain and simple. Honestly speaking, I think Bastianini will be a major headache to Pecco. He will threaten the #1 status of Bagnaia and will give huge run for Pecco's money. Well, this could easily be problematic for Ducati as well. But if we look from other angle, Pecco being Pecco, newly crowned world champion, with slight arrogance and all the armory in his pocket, can easily silence the critics and could be unbeatable right away. Pecco exactly knows what's in his Ducati, so if Bagnaia does what he does best, then none of this insecurity about Bastianini will matter. So, it will be amazing to see how this battle will pan out because Bastianini sure will be the toughest teammate for Pecco and will try everything to beat Bagnaia. So, what do you guys think of this intra-team rivalry? Which will be the fierce one? Personally, I think Bagnaia versus Bastianini will be more fierce because it may take time for Mir to adapt to this Honda, while Bastianini has been a Ducati guy ever since. So, please have your say in comment section and last please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.